Alright, you all know what all these pieces are? Well, if you guessed a storage cabinet, you're right.
My wife and I have been talking about getting a storage locker because, well, frankly, some of our batteries, well, my batteries, have come up missing as of late. And we had this one sent to us, and I gotta tell you, it's pretty awesome. Stick around, find out how to put it together.
So this company, Hufo, sent me this storage locker, asked me to put it together for y'all. So that's exactly what I'm going to do.
In case you're wondering if this is actual steel, here's a magnet that I picked up from Harbor Freight. You can see it is holding on to an auger bit, but nothing special, just held onto the side with magnets. So definitely metal. So we're on step one, where you have to thread these nuts and bolts through these 4 little holes. And that is step one. The problem? They only sent me 3 bolts. Fortunately enough, I'm a tool guy, so I always have spares around. Now, the next step of the process is about as clear as mud if you look at the directions, but all you have to do is lift up the bottom, which will be the back, and slide both A and B underneath, and there are 4 holes that line up. Just match them up. So you can see the next step has you still laying the storage unit down to place J and insert the screws, but that's actually inefficient. So I went ahead and I put the J bar down at the bottom, then I stood it up. That'll give me better access to those nuts, and I'm not going to crane my neck trying to get in there. Now, to get the storage locker floor in, you will have to set it back down because of those 4 screws that you'll put in the back. So here's a tip for hanging the next part, the top, which is item number I here. I used a deep throat F clamp to hold the top so that I could get the screws in the back put in place without having to hold it with my hand. Now, the next step of the process is to put these little clips in. Those are going to hold up your shelves. Now, the shelves themselves have a support that runs the center, and they are rounded over for additional support, so it is rounded steel. And once they're in place, you're ready to work on the door. One of the most overlooked aspects of a storage locker is space. And this is 72 inches tall. It's about 18 inches deep. I've got a lot of space in here for tools, even screws and specialty items. You can see I've got it all. We're nowhere near having it full. Now, the door assembly is really easy, and all you have to do is put the nylon washers onto the metal pin, place them into the hole here in the corner on each side, and then you'll just line that small hole up in the very back with the pin. Setting it on the pin just like that, and you will see that this does compress down. So push that in. It goes right into place. Repeat the process on both sides. Also, don't overlook this one aspect, the key. It's actually really nice. It's a very thick key, very easy to hold, got a nice contour to it. And the ease of use is pretty nice. There you go. And then you're done.